Will any second. Okay, so hi Year 13s, welcome to our third interview we're doing, looking at our rights, our world, and what the world is like out there once you've finished Year 13. And I thought my third and final interview could be with an ex-Morpeth student, Alumni, who is at university now, who responded to questions about what life is like outside of the world with some really beautiful ideas. And so I've asked her to talk to you in a bit more detail now about what life is like out there and what advice she has to give you. So welcome, Jabeda. Thank you so much for coming to be with us today. First of all, can you say what you when were you at Morpeth and what did you go on to do afterwards?
So I went to Morpeth Secondary School and I went to Morpeth Sixth Form. I finished Sixth Form in 2019 and went, 2019. Yeah, and went on to university. I go to University of Westminster, so it's literally just from where we are, Bethnal Green. I just get the Central Line to Oxford Street, and I'm studying sociology and criminology, and I'm in my second year.
Oh, great! And what A levels did you do?
I did psychology. I did ICT BTech, and I also did geography.
Oh, great! And you did psychology, but you've gone into sociology and criminology.
Yeah, because I actually don't know why. I think the uni, I like the way they I don't know, they persuaded me to do sociology. It seemed a bit better, I guess.
So it's kind of was it the uni or the course, or like how did you? I mean, I guess it's a bit funny, a bit of a funny year this year. So some Year 13s are still thinking about what they want to do and how to choose it, or whether they should go for this or that. Like, was it the university first that you thought, okay, I want to go to Westminster, or was it the course, or what was it that persuaded you to go there?
I kind of always knew that I wanted to go to Westminster. Obviously, I don't know how it is now, but this was pre-COVID, so we did have open days and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I think the open day, I also really wanted to do psychology as well. And then in the open day, I didn't like psychology, and I was like, oh my God, like, see, that's the thing I was talking about. Like, sometimes your plans, like, you plan something and then you see it happening and, oh my God, I don't want to do this. And then yeah, and then I guess it happened kind of fast, but then I remember the non-results day, I just changed it to sociology and criminology because they support you a lot and you do have the option to like change things. Like, you don't have to stick to what you applied to, or you can, they help you change things.
You sort of did you know people who went to Westminster, or you just saw the prospectus and thought that looks great, I like the idea of going there? Did you know you wanted to stay in London?
Yeah, I always wanted to stay in London because now I regret this, but I was scared at first because you know, at being at sixth form, you feel like, oh my God, like, I'm only 18, I'm so young, you know, I'm so used to being in a school surrounding, I have my teachers around me, and then like throughout the summer you're thinking, oh my God, like, I'm literally going to be at uni with big people. Like, sometimes even now to think, oh my God, I'm living through this phase that I was scared of, it's like it's actually happening. And then so that's why I always wanted to stay at home. But my sister, she was the complete opposite. And then it just happens, and then I wanted to stay at home, but now I kind of do regret that, because as you get older and you actually go to uni, you see there's so much support. It's actually you do have to do things alone and you have to be a lot more independent, but you know, there's so much support. You know, you have your family supporting you, you have literally, you know, my uni lecturers and stuff, they, like, some of them, they email me to see how I'm doing, and I never thought it would be like that. So you do have support. So guys, literally, don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone, because I do kind of regret it now. But I mean, I'm still enjoying my uni experience.
But maybe that might help you thinking for future years, or, you know, it's making you think, okay, I can cope with things a bit more.
Yeah, literally,
than I thought I could. And you mentioned in an email, which everybody's read, about the support that you're getting. So if you think when you were in Year 13, like the people watching this video, what was your worries about going off to university? What was it that you thought, oh, it's going to be, you know?
Okay, so I see myself as quite independent, but when it comes to like education, like, I don't know, like some of the teachers that taught me, for example, Mr. Rahman, if he still works at Morpeth, like, I don't know if he remembers me, but if you ask him, I was the type of student, I would constantly ask questions, you know, when it came to like coursework. I was constantly asked questions. I'm quite, when it comes to school, I'm quite insecure. I don't know why, but with everything else, I see myself as quite independent.
Yeah.
And I remember at sixth form, teachers used to, I don't know if they just used to say it to scare us for us to work harder, but they used to always be like, oh, you know, you won't get this support in uni. And I was like, oh my God, but I need this support. Like, how would I do uni without this support? But it's literally like your seminar teachers, they're your friends.
Okay.
Like when I say it's, you see a difference with from like sixth form teachers and uni teachers.
Yeah.
Like when I say they're your friends, like they give you so much support. Like they would even give us like example coursework assignments to look at before doing our assignments. The other day, I had a Zoom call with one of my lecturers, and I was telling her, oh, you know, I'm like struggling with this piece of assignment.
Yeah.
And she literally a few days later, she emailed me with all the reading lists that I could read. And when I say it helped me so much, yeah, and like for example, like I studied criminology as well.
Yeah.
And one of the lecturers, he was an ex-convict and he went to prison. And
Wow.
I remember saying to the seminar teacher afterwards, oh, like, I don't mean to sound offensive, but how come he's allowed to teach us since he was an ex-convict?
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, well, you guys are not our responsibility. And I was like, that's when I realised I'm getting old. I was like,
it's like,
I'm
teach
not,
us, and I'm nearly 20.
I was like, oh my God, yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah.
So would you say that maybe looking one, because I don't know if all universities are I mean, I don't know if they're all that supportive. It's something to look for when you're choosing a university, I guess, is like what level of support do you want? What level of help do you think that you'll need? I think that's a really good point. And that yeah, sometimes I think we do as teachers, we worry like, how are they going to be without us? We've known you since seven, you know. We feel like you're with us and your hours, and we're scared of you going off into the world. So it's really reassuring to hear from you that it's actually fine, you know.
Yeah,
you're going to be fine. And something else you spoke about in your email was about tackling changes. Like, have you found, you said that, you know, you thought things were going to be one way, but then things changed. And what would your advice be to year 13s about that?
I know this sounds so cliche and they probably heard it everywhere, but when I say prepare for the most random things to happen, like, for example, COVID, we never thought we'd be here. Yeah, that's like, you know, we just think, oh yeah, well, I don't know if you guys want to all go uni or apprenticeships or what, but we just think, oh yeah, you know, sixth form, uni, graduate, get a job. But sometimes it's not like that. Like anything can get in the way, and don't compare yourself to others, because even though now, like, you're all probably 17 or 18, the same age. Like, guys, at uni on my first day, I was sitting next to a lady the same age as my mom.
Wow.
Like, it's like it's literally like, it's so random as you get older, like, and we do have this like tendency to compare ourselves, but don't, like, for example, I don't know if you remember Inaya.
Oh, yes.
So
I saw her in Sainsbury's the other day.
So obviously she's like my best friend.
Is she on your course with you, or she's doing a different course, isn't she?
She goes to a different uni. She goes to Greenwich. She's in psychology, but obviously she's all online. I'm in my second year and she's just in her first year. So, you know, at first, like, I was like, oh my God, you know, Ina's taking a gap year. She's studying, she's doing further studies, whatnot. You know, she's working, she's making money, and I just feel like, oh, I'm at uni. But then when I spoke to her, she was like, yeah, but Jabeda, when I look at you, I feel like, oh, you know, you're going to be in your second year of uni, but I'm only going to be in my first. So, you know, we all have like worries and concerns. So do not, like, one thing I regret doing so much, and I still do it, is comparing myself.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's something, it's part of human nature, isn't it? But it's really good advice to just take a check on that and think, this is me doing my journey.
For you know, sometimes you get lost within yourself, especially at this age. Like, I still don't know what I want to do when I graduate, and I'm graduating next year. So don't.
Yeah, and then the other, I suppose, linking to that, the other thing you wrote about is, I thought was really beautiful and really powerful, about just taking the moment to appreciate now. Do you want to explain that a bit more? Like, sometimes there's a lot going on, and you said something about just taking a moment to appreciate, like, right now.
Yeah, so obviously for a lot of us that go to uni and are planning to go to uni, you know, we just think, well, I guess it's because of the way the labour market is now, I guess. Like, we just want to get the best grade, you know, so we can get a job on social, especially with social media nowadays. You know, we see oh, you just want to get a job, you know, you want to get married, have kids, you know, have your money. But like, so we're so like we think about that too much that sometimes we forget, oh, but in order to get there, I need to actually, pass these assignments. I need to do my work. I need
Yeah.
to do what I need to do now to get there. Like there's no point like, yeah, okay, a lot of people, you want to manifest things into the universe, but you can do that, but you also need to actually work hard to get there. Or not even work hard, like sometimes just do the bare minimum, like attend your lectures, hand in your assignments, stuff like that. Yeah, we
Sort
kind
of
of get lost. Like
focus. In a way, we can get caught up in like the big, obviously it's good to have the goals, but just remember that there's steps that get you there, and if you just
yeah,
put each step,
yeah.
you can get there, which I
And
think
you
is.
see it a lot as you get older, honestly.
Is there any other advice about life? I think you mentioned, have you had jobs, if that's not too personal? Have you worked a bit, or you've got friends
Yeah,
who are
that's fine.
working?
So I've had the same part-time job since I was in sixth form actually.
Yeah.
It's just 2 days a week. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't, if you balance it, it doesn't get in the way. Like I work, my contracted hours are 9 hours, and literally I
Okay.
work 3 hours one day, 6 hours another.
Okay.
Um, I would recommend it, not money wise, not just money wise, but I mean, I was so I have a little sister. She also went to Morpeth,
Yeah.
but she didn't come to the sixth form. So she went off to college. And I remember coming home and she'll be like, "Oh, I met this person at college, or we just found this out at college." But for me, it felt like I've been in the same environment since I was in year 11. Not that not that it's a bad thing. Like I loved how like I love my sixth form experience. But sometimes you feel like, oh, I've had the same teachers, same friend. I
Yeah.
don't know how to make new friends. But
Yeah.
when you go to work, you see the world as a bigger place. You do,
Yeah.
like you realize it's not just like Morpeth. Your surroundings aren't Morpeth and Bethnal Green. There's a bigger world,
Yeah.
and you get to make links. As in, nowadays, I'm not gonna lie, you need to meet people. You need to get into things through people.
Yeah.
So like for example, I work with a girl, like with a few girls that are a few years older than me, and two of them do my same degree, and they're telling me, oh, I just graduated, you could go into this, I'm looking to get into this. Once you graduate, you have my number, message me and I'll help you. So
Yeah.
you do get links, and sometimes going to work just takes your mind off uni stress.
Yeah.
So yeah, nowadays I would say try and make as many contacts as you can. Like I never had a LinkedIn account, my sister does, and the other day she lost her purse, and she's like, oh, the guy who found my purse, he messaged me on LinkedIn. And I was like, oh, I haven't got LinkedIn. She goes, how do you not? You need LinkedIn. You can meet people, they can help you with like graduate schemes, postgraduate things. And I was like, oh yeah, like sometimes it's nice to just have contacts and just make not friends, but I guess make yourself familiar with people in that field that you want to get into or what you're studying, I guess.
Because I guess it's not just about they might give you a job, but you might just hear of a job that you never even knew existed.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
I
just
didn't know you could do
advice.
that for a living. Yeah.
Exactly, just advice. Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. So we've got lots of things to think about there with how to be and what to do. And have you got any final piece of advice for the year 13s who are kind of not sure how their grades are going to be awarded, not sure what the summer's going to be like? Any advice for them?
Guys, I was so scared because I didn't get the best A-level grades. I was literally so scared. All I'm gonna say is everything does work out, especially in like we live in England, guys. We have support everywhere, so don't be so scared that, oh my god, my life's gonna be a failure. Because your what might be a failure to you is like such a good thing to someone else. You can always work your way up. Be
Oh,
prepared, I'm gonna say, and it always works out, guys. Like literally, you're scared of it now, but you're gonna be living through it, and while you're living through it, you're gonna be like, oh my god, a few months ago I was scared of this, but now it's happening. Like when I say life just happens, and you'll get the best outcome whatever you do. Honestly, work hard. If you do go uni, do your uni readings, make friends. It is hard online, but literally don't be scared to speak. I would just say make friends, show them you're not scared, speak, and yeah,
oh, that's so beautiful. I'm going to watch that back myself when I need a little quick talk. Oh,
yeah.
thank you so much. That's given us a lot to think about. And
It's so,
if I get any questions from the year 13s, maybe you won't mind me asking them to you if
yeah,
they
they
have
can
anything
even
else they want to
email
ask you.
me.
Oh,
Fine,
thank
yeah.
you so much. Thank you. Bye
It's okay,
bye.
thank you.